Good morning or good afternoon, everyone, depending on where you're joining us from today, and welcome to the webinar. My name's Liam Brager from the Business Review team, and I'll be hosting today's webinar. It's our pleasure to have FME with us today, who will be discussing migrating legacy pharma ECM systems to standard solutions. Today's guest speakers are Peter Bunze, who is one of the business unit managers, Thorsten Günther, who is one of the sales managers, and Frank de Entron, who is the president of FME over in the USA. I'd like to take a moment just to remind you, or indeed introduce to you, some of the features of the software that we're using today. You will be able to ask questions of the panelists throughout the session, and you can do this using the Q&A tool in the bottom right-hand corner of your screen. If you submit that to all panelists, we'll then be able to make sure the best person answers those, and we'll be dedicating about 10 to 15 minutes at the end of the session to doing a live Q&A. There's also a number of polls during the session, the first one of which is now. So if I just move to the poll slide, what you will see is when I launch the poll,
a customer or a company, and a pharma company, is not this significant, not this heavy.
Brilliant, wonderful. Well, thank you very much for that, Peter, and thank you very much for Thorsten and Frank's parts of the presentation for that as well. To answer some of the broad questions that have come in from the audience that are true for everyone, we have been recording this session, and it will be made available on demand shortly, both the presentation and the slides, and we will make you aware of that as it happens. You can find out more about that by either visiting us at www.business-review-webinars.com, or you can visit fme.de or fme-us.com. Other than that, thank you very much to FME for sponsoring, and to Peter and Thorsten and Frank for presenting, and thank you all very much for listening.